What's up, pups? How you guys doing? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. So, Doctor Who Series 8 review. I'm so sorry it's taken so long, but it's here now, so embrace it. Okay, so, what can even be said? Because Matt Smith is gone, Capaldi is here, Matt Smith is gone, Matt Smith is gone. I've lost my will. As of right now, I have yet to still watch the Christmas episode. I have not watched the Christmas episode that is, you know, the last episode, technically, of Series 8. I know enough about this season without that episode to give you my favorites and honorable mentions. Honorable mentions, can't speak. So let's just delve right into it because I have a lot of feelings. Favorite episodes? Listen. How do you even... How is it a thing? How do you even? Listen is so amazing. Also so terrifying, but equally amazing. What's that in the mirror? In the corner of your eye? What's that footstep following but never passing by? Perhaps the lot is waiting. Perhaps when we're all dead, out they'll come a-slithering from underneath our bed. Ooh, I love it so much! So I became so obsessed with this episode after watching it that I went online to find out if that was an actual poem. Darlene Walsh has a similar poem to Moffat's that I found online, so I figured I would read that to you. It's not super long. I think he took his inspiration from her, so let me know what you think. What is that you're seeing in the corner of your eye? Stealthful footsteps following, never passing by. In the corner of the mirror, watching when you blink. It is patient and silent and deadlier than you think. It's biding time for years, until the time is ripe, until you've grown enough and are just the right type. When you have grown enough to be a tasty morsel, from beneath the bed it comes, through a secret portal. In silence it is waiting, needing to be fed, out in darkness slithering from beneath your bed. In your sleep it comes, needing to be fed, nibbling a tasty morsel, until you are dead. So creepy. It is so, like, how? It's creepy. Like, but I like it. I've always been a fan of like creepy things. Like scary, creepy, love it. And this episode was like the first Doctor Who episode that genuinely scared the crap out of me. Like while I was watching, I was like, what? Like I didn't want to look. It was so scary. And that bed scene with Clara and Baby Pink under the bed and that thing sits on the bed and the bed just goes, ooh, nope, that was it. Done! Kill the moon. This was so cool. Such an amazing concept that the moon has secretly been an egg this whole time. This episode also shows how disconnected Peter Capaldi is from humanity at this point. One of the huge reasons why I don't like the 12th Doctor, and we'll get into that in another video. Flatline. By far, the effects in this episode are the best effects that I've seen overall. Like in the whole series that I've watched so far. And I'm sure you guys also know that I am not the biggest Clara fan, but it was really cool to see her kind of take charge and handle the situation super well. So I felt like for me that was kind of a growing point for Clara. Honorable mentions. Deep breath. Matt Smith send-off. That was good. That was good. Way to make me cry. It was really neat to see a tie-in episode for The Girl in the Fireplace with the clockwork droids. The dinosaur combustion scene though made me like super sad. But I got to see my Jenny Vastrax trifecta, so that made me happy. That's what I'm calling them. Jenny Vastrax. Like Jenny Vastra Strax, Jenny Vastrax. I strongly believe that they need their own spin-off because I would be their #1 fan. Mummy on the Orient Express. I love the concept of this episode, however, it's only an honorable mention because I want to reflect more on the fact that this just solidifies that the 12th Doctor has no compassion whatsoever for humanity. None. I get it. It's not Capaldi's fault because I like Peter Capaldi as an actor and as a person. I've never met him, but I like him. But the 12th Doctor's character lacks so much humanity and has zero compassion, and I can't handle it. This was supposed to be him and Clara's last big adventure together. A little bit of fun after all the danger. Yet he knowingly takes Clara on a space train where she can die at any time from the foretold. What the heck is that? What is that? Why? What? Okay. It's almost he's disconnected from his latter protective instincts and he just knowingly puts his companion in danger. In the forest of the night. This episode was so cool. A giant forest appearing overnight and covering the entirety of the Earth's surface? What are the trees doing? Revolting? Nope! They're protecting the planet and all of its inhabitants from a giant killer solar flare! So freaking cool! Goodness! Makes me so pumped! I love it! That was such a good episode. Finale! Dark Water and Death in Heaven. So I knew that Missy was the master due to some Tumblr posts that I came across like a couple months ago. So that wasn't a huge reveal for me. I still thought the episodes were pretty good, but Missy's death was slightly deflated for me. And I thought it was super weird that she just like handed an army to the doctor even after all that they've done to each other. I didn't really believe anything she was saying. And also I had a huge problem with Pink becoming a Cyberman that still had feelings for Clara. What? It was so weird, and I had an issue with those blue liquid tanks that showed like the skeletons inside of them. I, up until this point, was under the impression that Cybermen were just metal bodies with a human brain inside. No bones. No bones. Those tanks had bones in them. Your stories don't add up. I would have to honestly say that where I enjoy every Doctor Who episode that I watch, these were probably the first episodes that I didn't too much care for. They were slightly uneventful to me, and they're probably the first set of episodes from Stephen Moffat that I just am not a fan of. So that's surprising. I mean, everyone at this point should understand that I'm a Moffat fangirl, but like, come on, those were pretty boring episodes. Anyway, at this point, I am now caught up with the rest of you, and I get to start Series 9 with you guys, except for I don't have cable. So if you know of a secret way that I can watch Doctor Who, since I don't have cable and I only have Netflix, I'm all ears. Also, 2 quick updates. Number 1, I now have a daily channel where I'm uploading daily vlogs. It's youtube.com/thedailyKayleigh. There is a link down in the description box if you guys want to go check that channel out. I've been vlogging every single day and I'm proud of myself. So go look. It's fun, I think, maybe. Second thing, I do have merchandise available, like this that I'm wearing. This is like a off-the-shoulder sweater, but I also have this design on a t-shirt, and I think like a different type of sweater if you don't want an off-the-shoulder, but it's just the TARDIS with Kayleigh Kill and Public Call, and yeah, so yeah, there's a link down in my description box for this too if you're interested. Maybe, maybe not. No big deal if you're not. That's cool. I appreciate you being here anyway. But other than that, if this is the first video that you're seeing of mine, hi, I'm Kayleigh. You should subscribe by hitting that red button right down below and we can become best friends forever. Links to my Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and Instagram are also down below. I'll see you guys in a few days with another video. Peace out, Trouts!